What's up, Kendra? What's up, Queen Dread? What's up, Jessica Taylor? How y'all doing? What's the word? What y'all got going? What y'all got going? What's the word, twins? What's the word, twins? I'm good, man. You know I'm always waking up blessed, giving thanks, fucking appreciative of the opportunity to go do something great every day. That's my temperament. That's my mood every day. Always lovely, man. You know I'm always doing great. How y'all doing out there? What y'all got going on? What's happening? Yeah. Flint Hill Stunner, Carolina Big Dog, Ridgeway Young Gunner. We on the road to 100K. We just got to get this little fit out of the way. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Make sure you hit the post notification bell so you won't miss none of the content that I'm trying to bring y'all. You feel me? Stay close, man. Y'all lock in with me. Y'all lock in with me. I appreciate you checking on me mentally, Kendra. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Even though I tell you I'm always good, keep checking on me because the mood can change. You know what I'm saying? Keep checking on me. I've been good so far, but I appreciate you checking in to make sure. I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate that. And that's what's up, Jessica. You got to handle that business, man. If you don't do it, nobody else will. Yeah, y'all know I just be cooling. Y'all know I'm just cooling. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, though, if you hadn't already done so. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. I appreciate that, Kendra. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Big shout out for Queen Dread for sending the floating heart, man. You know I love to be loved on Queen Dread. I appreciate it. What's up, Monique? What's up with you? What's happening? What's going on with you, Monique? What's good? I'm just cooling, man. Y'all know me. I'm out here enjoying nature. I'm about to eat some of the watermelon on here for y'all in a minute. But I'm waiting till I goddamn finish smoking. I'm waiting till I finish smoking. Y'all know I'm just coming to ground and kick it with y'all while I'm out here grounding with my feet in the earth. What y'all doing though? What y'all over there doing? I know you're handling your mother duties. I know y'all working. What's the plan? Ain't the day Friday? Am I tripping? Ain't the day Friday? Yeah, I got 2 bills I gotta pay today. I'm paying them shit. Yeah, it's Friday. I wait the last day, cutoff day to pay my shit every time. I don't care if I got it, if I don't got it. Yeah, it is. It is. I got a yellow watermelon too. You know, that ain't the best because it got seeds in it. But I think it's a hybridized fruit. I ain't really. I think it got to be a hybridized fruit. I never saw a yellow watermelon until I was 30 years old. It got to be a hybridized fruit. But it got seeds in it. Appreciate that, O'Shawn. Appreciate that, O'Shawn. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. Staying above water, that's all you can do, man. That's all we can do is stay above water, Monique. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Star fruit with the watermelon, I ain't gonna lie. I try my best to eat watermelon, cucumbers, pineapples. Pineapples really acidic though, so you know what I'm saying? I be trying to eat as alkaline as possible. But I eat anything. I ain't gonna say anything, but you know, I eat. Oh, for real, they had yellow watermelon as a kid on the farm, so it does grow. It's not what you call a hybridized fruit. It ain't no clone fruit. Yellow watermelon not a clone fruit. I mean, I know you can still grow fruits. A clone of fruit, people be saying all that shit, but even a clone fruit grows from a real fruit. You just take the stem and freeze it, grow it from the stem instead of the seed. So it's really the same thing. It's really the same thing growing from the. Okay. So that's what's up, James. I don't feel bad no more. I'm looking at it like, damn. It's just a real fruit. It got seeds in it, so it has to be grown from something. But I just don't recall seeing them. And I'm from the South, like watermelons all the time. Oh, for real? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. That's what's up. 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 Y'all know I just be cooling them, man. I don't be want too much. I just be coming to chill, kick it with y'all. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I get them. They really are sweet. But the reason I started eating them is because the first time I got one, it tastes like a cucumber. I was like, this crazy. The watermelon tastes like cucumber. What would make a watermelon taste like cucumber? But I figured cucumber, watermelon, the most thing you can get. Why not do it all at once? You know what I'm saying? Why not do it all at once? But then after I started getting them, they started to be sweet and juicy. So me personally, I'm like, shit, I fuck with the yellow watermelon. At that point, I didn't give a damn if it was clone, hybridized, or not. Look at him. He ain't crazy. I love my dog. But maintain, be patient. What's up, Faye? What's up, Faye? What it do, Faye? Nope. It got seeds in it. Everybody was already saying they was eating these on their farm. It grow like that. I should have knew it wasn't no hybrid fruit because they usually so small. All the hybrid fruits big. I really ain't give a damn. I just ain't never, you know. What's up, Samantha? A huge zucchini. I told you that shit tastes like the first one I ate really did taste like a cucumber. That's what made me keep eating them. I know that's weird because you want fruit to be sweet, but I thought it was healthy. But it ain't a zucchini, it's a watermelon. And it's good. This one's crazy sweet. Crazy sweet. I'm not ashamed to be a 6'1", 200-some-pound black man eating watermelon in front of y'all. I'm not ashamed of that. Why would y'all even act like I'm ashamed? It's really one of the most nutritious things you could ever eat. Consume is a watermelon. You really don't even ever have to drink if you eat enough watermelon. Trader Joe, that way I got it from. How you know? How you know I got it from Trader Joe? How you know I got it from Trader Joe, dog, man? How you know that? How you know that, dog, man? Dog, man, being Trader Joe. Damn, nigga can't do nothing without seeing somebody you know. I'm in Trader Joe trying to shop in P, thinking ain't nobody gonna be there bothering me. And look at dog man coming around here. I'm around here walking a pit bull. Dog man pull up with a shih tzu cost way more than mine. I know you. You stun them. I'm all in Trader Joe trying to get away from us. And dog man in there. That what's up, dog man. I love my dog too, bro. I love my dog too. They the only thing that love you unconditionally. They give you the same energy every time. Even if they sick, they try to make sure you alright, uplift your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a pit bull. I got a pit bull. I just got one dog. And I had dogs all my life, mainly pit bulls. But I got one now. His name is Marvin. I got a pit bull named Marvin. He over there attacking the tree. He over there attacking the tree. We got 3. My brother got like 8. My brother got like 8 dogs over there. 18 at one time. Well, that's crazy. Hey man, say man, what it do, homie? What's up to my dog H-Time? What's up with you, brother? What's up, JT? What's up, JT? What's up, JT? What going on? Pups and female? Okay, I understand. What a temporary. I just seen you say twin. Make sure you go tell a friend we locked in, twin. Flint Hill Stunner, Carolina Big Dog, Ridgeway Young Gunner. We're on the road to 100K. We just got to get the little fit out the way. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on this video. Go got down, stay tuned for all the content that I'm about to drop. Yeah, my dog name Marvin. All right, dog, man. Hold it down, brother. My homeboy got them pocket bullets. They 3,000 though. He got Frenchies, pocket bullets. No, his pocket bullets might not be 3,000. They might be like 15. His Frenchies and shit like 3, 4,000. He got them fluffy Frenchies. He'll travel too. Hit up Dog Father 2-letter OZ. But you type it in like Godfather, Dog Father 2 letters, it'll come up. I usually don't do no free promotion because people don't really support me. But I believe in love. So if somebody looking for something, I know the direction that is in, I send you over there. Sometimes he be trying to give dogs away for good homes for him. So hit him up. Dog, if I let you. Your coworker say she turned on how you tell her sit her horny ass down and go get some goddamn money. She at work getting turned on. Now what she gonna do? Y'all gonna have to just do each other. Y'all can listen at me. Y'all can listen to me. Horny ass. Horny ass. He my son. What you mean have I seen? You a little bit crazy. Have I seen my son? No. I'm sorry. That ain't crazy. Some people actually don't see their kids. Yeah, Spasm. I actually just got out FaceTime with him. And I get him 3 days out the week. His mama get him 4, I have him 3. So yeah, I seen him. I see him all the time. Frequently. Weekly. Daily. But you right. Yeah. I believe in keeping the stuff that I love private. I believe in the stuff that I love and cherish, keeping it private. That's what I believe. I share things that understand what is being shared with and can't be hurt by it. My son's 6, so he can read a comment and become hurt by a comment. So I rather keep the comments based on me until he old enough to understand. So these motherfucking people don't know you. People gonna have opinions about all kind of shit, but don't never let that distract you from knowing who you are yourself. People just like to talk. I wanna I want to develop real critical thinking in my son. Real sustainability, real confidence before I introduce him to giving himself to other people. I want to teach him how to be a little more selfish so he can balance or maintain a healthy level of selfish and selflessness. So I just gotta, I believe in giving him the real tools he needs to be a functional person in society, sociable aware, emotionally intelligent, and then I put him on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Then I can introduce him to the internet. But as far as right now, what's up, Maxine? As far as right now, yeah, you saw what I did on Mooka H-Town Tony. That shit was funny as hell. Mooka funny. She the only person that I can think of to prank because I kind of know how she gonna react. I know how she gonna react. She actually did. If you watch it, that shit started as soon as she got in the car. I knew it was though. She the only person that I can control, not control because she control her damn self, but that I pretty much can predict what her response is gonna be. And she give me the same shit every time. But I thought that shit was funny. Growing up vibes. That's what everybody tell us. She's an old ass woman. You came out of your mama, you came out of your dad. That's it funny. All in the how she talk. You know what I'm saying? We got that South Carolina lingo, man. I'm big on putting my city on like what we really sound like, how we really talk. We don't say, most people say there. You go to the Midwest, they say there. You know, we say they. Give me that right there. Instead of saying you come from your mama or you come from your daddy. You came out your mama or you came out your daddy. That's how we talk. So I believe I know she gonna give me a real South Carolina response, authentically who she is. So that's the only person I'm really comfortable with doing pranks on. Cause I know she gonna give me, you know what I'm saying, what I'm looking for. If it like my cousin Aisha that I was with, Aisha, she got a sister, they directly across the street. They got an ideal sitcom household. They got an ideal sitcom household. Like I gotta bring back the Aunt Man at the mailbox. I wanna do that shit, but I ain't get enough views on it. It pissed me off. Cause I was like, bro, this is my first time actually doing comedy. Like y'all see me doing these pranks, that's just easy. I'm just living and I just wake up what I'm gonna regularly do. If y'all, I give y'all my style. I ain't no gatekeeper. I'm not no gatekeeper. I like to pass on information. If you watch my shit, I try to keep everything that we normally talk about. That's how I make people comfortable enough to prank them. I do a normal, I'm engaging in normal characteristics that's gonna get their mind off of sitting still and what's really going on. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm trying to like, cause me and Mooka all we talk about is God, spirituality, you know what I'm saying, growth and shit like that. So it's easy to invoke that and make her mad with that. I know we go on the man and woman versus God thing all the time. So I know if I want to like just bring here we go. If I want that, all I gotta do is say, man, that's what's wrong with these women. That's why I zoomed in on the camera. She say, nigga got out here while you hungry, man. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is going into them topics. I know how she gonna respond. So I just try to mix our real life in them and then work the prank in as I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I know I probably got a different stack. I wasn't introduced to probably pranking the right way. I just started doing it on the fly, trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? So when I did the mailbox thing, I really went down and wrote jokes. When you see me flipping through the mail, I had to think of a way what I can do to remember my joke. Check the mailbox, write the jokes on the back of the mail. So each piece of mail had a different joke on it. So you know what I'm saying? That really was like strenuous. It took my time. I had to make that like comedic style. I never been able to do that. I ain't gonna say able because I never tried, but I never did that before. So you know what I'm saying? That it took a lot of thought for me to do that, and it ain't get the response I wanted. So I said, "Fuck, taking all that time. I ain't doing this shit." I know that's bad, because anything worth having, you gotta work for. But man, shit gotta give me a return immediately for me to even put my heart in doing something. Let me tell you the truth. I know that's bad. I know that's bad. And I'ma fuck with it. Just give me some time and I get back into it. I get back into it. Critical thinker sound like us Gemini. Every time Tony, y'all Geminis ain't no critical thinker. It's just so many of y'all inside that body, you be talking to your damn self. And you might talk yourself into doing the right thing if the right one listen. That don't make you a critical thinker because you got 7, 8, 9 different personalities. Talking like it's a Gemini thing. Don't you know it's Leo season, H-Time Tony? Every other, y'all might as well just sit down, be quiet, and chill out till the lions passes through. Like the shit really happened out here. When the lion walked by, everybody got their own stories. Yeah. We know what's going on with the Geminis and all 20 of y'all trapped in that one goddamn body. But when the lion passed by, just let the hair on your arm stand up and be quiet and let us live. Let this month wait till August 22nd and start talking about them other signs on August 22nd. But right now, we want to talk about number lions. What's up, Linda Rice? How you doing? What's up, Blake Kelly? Everybody that came in that I didn't say hey to specifically, I'm sorry. How you doing? I usually start the chat so I can see it, but I didn't because I got a hand for it. So shout out to everybody. Flint Hill, Stunner, Carolina, Big Dog, Ridgeway, Young Gun, on the road to 100K. We just got to get a little fit that out of the way. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go tell a friend. We locked in, twin. I love y'all. Councils had to open the door for her? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Nah, y'all did. Y'all did have to open the door first. But we waited. We waited till y'all was finished before we started popping line shit. No, I'm lying, because I put up there council season. I say, I smell them fucking Leos coming around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Time for them Leos coming around the corner. I wasn't waiting on my shit either. Accounts ain't never opened the door for me. Hey, you just placed in the wrong spot. You just placed in the wrong spot on the food chain, Tony. Between that council, after that council, see, I love council season because I know right after that shit passed, it's time for the real big game. The real big game, the exotic shit to come through. Hey, we over here having Zodiac wars. That's funny. We having Zodiac wars. That's how I know this goddamn channel ain't nothing but people trying to think. We over here having numerology wars. That's crazy. Not numerology, but astrology. You get what I'm saying? That's one and the same. What's up, Blackberry C? What's the word, twin? What's the word, Blackberry? What's up, Miss Pretty? What's up, Miss Pretty? How you doing? How you doing, Miss Pretty? What's up, Miss Pretty? Queen Rochelle TV, wine. What's up, baby? What's up? I see you about to start your roll-a-thon. I see you about to get back on your shit. I'm tapped in. I'm locked in with you, Queen Rochelle. What's up with you? What's going on? There would be no season if it went for something. That's why I really say I don't know if council open the door for me or not. Cause I believe the world started right here in August. Let there be light. Boom. Hottest days. The light came from the hottest day. Boom. Right here on August. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. But I ain't want to say that to nobody. But talk about Jesus' birthday and they're in the middle of the summer. In the danger manger. Them wise men had to drive through the. I just know what they said. I know what they said. I'm feeling good, man, pretty. I'm just cooling. Wind out here blowing. Wind out here blowing. Wind out here blowing. Andrea Overton, I block your goddamn ass. I block your ass because it been 4, 5 months and you ask me the same shit. I don't like the same shit. I don't like the same shit. I block you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I block you now just for a quick lesson, like a pop on your wrist. Like that, because I only block you for 10 seconds because I want to make you an example. Don't come over here asking me about shit that you don't see around me. If you ain't gonna fuck with me for me, don't fuck with me at all. I mean it respectfully. I mean it respectfully. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I just wanted to pop you on your wrist in case anybody else was having that same bright idea. What's up, girl aesthetics? What's up, girl aesthetics? And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Girly aesthetic. Girly, not girl. Girly. I appreciate you. Thank you a lot. I appreciate you. Oh, bitch, you brave. You brave, bitch. You be a brave. You come back at me saying shit 2 times. You be coming at me saying shit 2 times. Oh, bitch, you brave. You don't see me what I said to you the first time? Stop playing with me, girl. Stop playing with me now. Now, I let you come back for tomorrow. I did it for 24 hours. You gotta just watch and don't say nothing. Now you come back with that same shit tomorrow. I'm gonna remember you. You don't have a picture. I'm gonna think you an AI, an avatar, a robot or some shit. You a brave motherfucker though. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't block you because I kind of like you. You don't listen to rules and you go against the grain. Motherfucker tell you something, you do it again. I kind of like you. It made me feel like you stand for something. But don't push the maybe, baby. Don't push the maybe, baby. Don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. Don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. Don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. What's that? What's that? Stop eating and biting on stuff. Yeah, don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. Don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. Okay, don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. That wouldn't be a wise thing to do. Them Geminis ain't talking about nothing, Queen Dread. Oh, tell Tony how you really feel then, Queen Dread. Tell Tony how you really feel. Them Geminis ain't good at that people say they is, ain't it? It depends on what day you catch them, which one of them jump up out of there. There's a bunch of them in there. They cool on certain days, but you catch them on the wrong day, the wrong one to jump up out of there. The wrong one to jump up out of there on you. Oh, it depends on their day. It depends on their day. God damn. We were talking to old boy. He said he was 6'3", 270. That's a big old boy, man. God damn, why them numbers just came back across my head? 6'3", 270. I thought about how big I am. 6'1", 220. I be feeling big. That boy 6'3", 270. Whatever, who name that was that said it? That they two-faced Queen Dread. I believe you. I believe you. Cause Tony get on here sometime. Tony, my dog. I love Tony. Tony get on here rocking with me. Then he'll go into, oh, you see how them Leos throw you up on the spot. You see how them Leos. Tony go against the grain. Tony go against the grain on me sometimes. So I believe you. They two-faced a little bit. They probably loyal, but they don't understand that it be different people inside their goddamn body and they acting different. They don't understand they acting different. So I believe you, Queen Dread. Tony probably just like that. That he ain't know. He ain't know. What's up, LaShawn? There go LaShawn. There go LaShawn and Tony. Okay. Let me go back. 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 Andrea Overton. Andrea, I'ma unblock you. I'ma unblock you, Andrea. I'ma unblock you. I'ma unblock you, Andrea. Now, you go over there, grab a chair, pull out a chair between H-Town Tony and LaShawn. They gonna monitor you and help you. That's the special part of my classroom. They just the sped session. They sit at the back over there together, side by side, and they help the newcomers that come in that just don't understand that you great. You just don't know you great. They know you great because they great. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know you great because you listen to what everybody else telling you like you got it. So you try to come cause problems. But they directly connected to God and they gonna help you tap into the special part of you that you don't know about. So go and have a seat in the sped class, Andrea. Go sit in the sped section of the classroom. Tony and LaShawn gonna help you bring out the other side of you. Y'all tell them y'all got them. LaShawn and Tony, y'all tell them that y'all got apple news, boppets, and graham crackers waiting on everybody. Cookies and apple news. Cookies and apple news for you. Cookies and apple news for you. Just put on your helmet. Yeah, yeah. Put on your helmet. And LaShawn and Queen Tony got you in the sped section of the classroom. So you come on back. Come on back, Andrea. Come on back. Come on back, Andrea. You don't ask me no questions. Apple News, and they got the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Graham cracker. Just know I've been hooked ever since that damn French fry gave me them graham crackers and that apple noose and that bop it. It's just something that remind me. It just something remind me of good people. Good people drink apple noose on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? That's good people drink apple noose on a Monday. You gotta be a special person. You gotta be a special person. For real. French fry knew what the fuck. He was guiding me. We over here telling them they sped. French fry in school. I'm doing history, objective history, learning a lie, and he playing with a boppet, drinking apple noose and eating graham crackers. This nigga had the world figured out. French fry had the world figured out long before everybody else. And we, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Danny Gold Channel, whatever your name is. Hey, we don't play over here, man. We don't do trolling. We don't do trolling on Danny Gold Channel. We don't do trolling over here, bro. I tried to ignore you like 3, 4, 5 times, but you think I just told you I got love for Tony? I don't like niggas. I don't like men. I got a problem with men. I feel like men can't think. I feel like men are emotional. I feel like men really, really dumb. That's really what I think. I'm not a sexist or anything. I'm not a sexist. I don't like men, but you get every once in a while when I'm about to give up on men, God send me somebody like H-Town Tony. That'll be like, you know what, bro, there's some cool people out here. When I go to Houston, I gotta link up with Tony. God sends some cool people around here once in a while to make me have hope for men. But then you man, and you ain't got no substance. You don't see we over here talking them, the building trolling in the plumber assembly. We congregating and laughing and communing, and you come over here talking about ABC, BGT stuff like that. We don't want to hear none of that foolishness, LMQ ass boy. Man, we grown men that work, and when we just want to unplug from the world every once in a while and enjoy some good, fun shit that can make us laugh and get away from all the pressures and responsibilities that we got to hold so greatly. We don't want to hear no motherfucking troll talking to us from their grandmama basement eating Fruit Loops with tighty whities on, ain't taking a bath, just living. We don't want to hear none of that shit coming from you, boy. So I only block you for 24 hours. I only block you for 24 hours. You can come back tomorrow if you learn something. If you learn something, and you again, we're gonna have to get rid of you, twin. You come back with the same shit, we're gonna have to get rid of you, twin. What's up, Nicole Burgess? What's up, twin? Yeah, that elemental QBGT shit. You don't know about all that foolishness. Come over here talking that shit. Come over here talking that shit. God damn. God damn. Hell wrong with that boy. As you know me, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the streets. I just call myself a man now. I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I grew up a real nigga, a real street nigga. So I knew boys hadn't took no bath. Them boys hadn't ate nothing. Them boys ain't had nobody that loved them. I just want to come out here and get some money with them. But I wasn't in the same situations that they was in. I didn't look at life like them. So when I went around, I understood the environments that they was going. They wanted to, they really was scared because they ain't know how to environment and just comes to it. So they already looked at me, couldn't just come approach me any kind of way. So they had to say little weird stuff to get me to respond so they can do me like they really want to do me. So by me being a wise thinking man, before I even came out here, I'm talking 13, 14 years old, I learned the art of ignoring people. When people start talking, I look over it. I act like I don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? I act like I don't hear it. I ignored the little boy. He keep talking. He keep talking. Then I tell you, I got a sped part of my classroom, and it's ran by two people that I can trust. LaShawn and Tony. And you want to start talking about Tony? No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that, little Danny, little boy. We ain't gonna do that. We build and we love over here, and I'm particularly fond of that section of the classroom. That's the section that I like the most. Apple noose and graham crackers over there. You think I'm gonna let you go disturb that part of the room? What we gonna drink and eat then? Boy, don't cookies or apple noose. He crazy. He crazy. You know, like cookies or apple noose, you gotta be crazy. Yeah, I mastered the art of ignoring shit. You know what I'm saying? When shit don't serve me, when I feel like it's just talk, you know what I'm saying? Cause I just, I feel like you can read the Bible and you can hear Jesus plain as day say, they hated me, so they will most definitely hate you if you bring truth and you bring light. We'll hear that and it'll kind of turn us off because it's a lot of words. You know what I'm saying? And if I hear something like sticks and stones may break my bones and words will never hurt me, it's the same thing Jesus said. Basically, ignore them stupid ass people. So I hold my life on the simple things. You know, I like to read the Bible. That's for my intellectual side when I'm passing time. You know what I'm saying? I read the Bible and I know that they will surely hate you because they hate me. And I did great. You can do greater works because you're going to have longer time here. I know what Jesus said, but it just hit different when they say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, that's the same thing Jesus said. Well, goddamn. Fuck what them people talking about then. You know what I'm saying? So I mastered the art of ignoring a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mastered the art of ignoring a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, me personally, me personally, me personally, me personally, I just ignore the shit out of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I just act like I don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? Wait, so do you believe in Jesus? Yes, I believe in Jesus, man. I do believe in Jesus, metaphorically and literally. I think he really was a person that did exist. And I think his teachings were something to make you think deeper. So yeah, I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in Jesus. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Mom and them used to always tell me, boy, don't kid. I was a grown ass little kid. Mom and them always used to tell me, don't grow up too fast, you gonna Now the older I get, I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I really all my fun shit, all my happy moments was when I was a goddamn child. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Shit play back. When you ain't got no responsibilities, when you could just live, everybody around you seems to love you. You playing and you know what I'm saying? You just can be free. All you gotta do is a little bit of responsibilities that your mama and them give you for the day to make their life a little bit easier because they working so hard. All you gotta do is handle that little small shit. And really it's simple. No responsibility. Freedom. The crazy thing is though, man, I know a lot of us done had kids and they old. The crazy thing is, man, our mama and them was telling us the right shit. We should have been, I can't speak for everybody because some people did. You know what I'm saying? Some people did. But for the majority, our parents was telling us what was right, but they had so much responsibility that they was just putting us in positions to help them make the day go by so they can provide for us. None of them actually had the time or the luxury to push us towards what we love. So if you have a child right now, understand it's your responsibility to wash them motherfucking dishes, to clean up after them, to do shit. Now you do teach them because you want to be a responsibility in them. So you do teach them, but why are you teaching them and why are you being a parent? Man, just keep in the back of your mind, let me start to observe my child and see their strong points and their weaknesses and what they love to do naturally, the things they'll do for no money. And then start to probe your child areas of what they love to do. Give them different experiences to see what they'll flourish in. Groom your child and lead that. Start to focus on what they can do to flourish and be great. Cause you don't want to dumb your child down and teach your child. I'll go to school and work. Easy to get the remote to bring us something to drink so we can chill because we work. So we need to go to school and work because that's just learning the system their whole life. We want to teach our kid to do what sparks your interest deep and learn how to make money. I'll spark your interest deep in the inside. What's up? What our kids' strong points are, what our kids' weaknesses are, and help them groom themselves and to learn how to make money off of what they love. I don't give a damn if it's playing the game, talking, making necklaces, bead, learn how to do that. First, you got to learn what the world needs. What is a high demand for that people will buy? How do what you love doing tie into what people are about? Hey, TW, I can't throw it up because I got something in my hand, but you know what I mean. Stunner gang, stunner gang. I love you too. What's up, TNC? What's up? Here, Stunner Carolina, Big Dog Ridgeway, Young Gunner. We're on the road to 100K. We just got to get a little subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and go hit the post notification bell and go tell a friend that we locked in, twin. Y'all know I love y'all know it's real over here. Kelly Prince, what's up, Kelly? What's up, Kelly? And y'all know I'm just cooling. I just came to cool and chill. What's going on though? Y'all make sure y'all do that, man. Y'all how to make money off of that. Cause that's what they should be doing. That's what they should be doing. Yeah. But it would be beautiful to be I live and downsized. I no longer have a desire with no responsibilities. Even though I minimize the way I live, you know, it's paid for. She got her own shit. But I no longer have a desire to, chase and spend all my time spending my money for generational wealth. Yeah, I want to generate generational wealth. That's a tongue twister. But yeah, that's my goal now. So you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm a little more conservative, have a little less wants, I minimized all of my responsibilities. I have no rent, no mortgage, no nothing. I own everything that I got. All I gotta do is pay utilities and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I realized doing that, time still get a little tough. Like, it ain't even about money. It's about like being able to maintain happiness through downsizing, even through minimizing all of your bills, all your shit. Times still get hard. You still need other people to help you with stuff. You still gonna need, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what's going on, like how much money you get. What's up, Karen? It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? For none of this shit that you do, everybody have something to go through. Motherfucker, see. What use is it to have anything you work for if your health ain't gonna let you enjoy it? I know this sound like cliche old people talk, but I'm telling you, this the shit that I see. I just watched my cousin make they 500 grand, get a whole bunch of money and get fed 9 years. Now you got everything. He go to jail for that's You got everything you wanted. You got all the memories, all the cars. But I know it ain't. I know it ain't. Cause I can show you the texts in the phone with him telling me it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just can't wait to work. And like, bro, God, I can't wait to get a job. Like, cuz you show that what you want to do, man. I want you to come to YouTube and tell your story. You might be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, cuz, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I work for, you know what I'm saying, 80 cents. Ain't no way I can't come work for $20. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I can't work $20. All that me I ain't gonna do, what I won't do, nigga, I work for 80 cents. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way I can't now. I'm too good to work for 20. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. That's just me giving y'all some game. You know what I'm saying? It's just me giving y'all some game, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace and happiness don't come from what you accomplish or what you possess. It comes from what people think about you. The young version of me, when I got the most money, when I had the most, my most fun times, my most memorable moments, and I'm thankful for them because that's what shaped me and molded me. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't give a damn what nobody thought about me in them moments. My biggest shit was, man, you think I give a fuck what people say about me? Think I give a fuck what somebody think? And I think that was probably the most immature way I could ever think. Cause you know what I'm saying? Only a foolish man feel like he does everything alone. He has no use for people. Now, even to this day, nobody else's opinion can't waver me from knowing who I am. Nobody else's opinion of me can't determine what I think of me. But what other people think of you is what open doors and give you opportunities that you can't give yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being I ignored somebody's question on here that said, don't take this the wrong way. Do you still I don't know, they said talk to Binky, think about Binky or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna tell y'all some truth, like just some real shit. I don't know what it was, I don't know what it was in me, but from day one, Binky ain't do nothing but show me respect. Like she ain't put me in no situation, and I know none of nothing was scripted. Everything y'all see on the show was what people was doing real life, real time. She ain't tell nobody nothing to do. That was everybody real actions. No cap. Swear to God on my son. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was being them authentic selves. It was some about me that, you know what I'm saying, for some reason, I was never even around a situation that made me react in a fucked up way. I was never around a situation that, you know what I'm saying, I had to compromise who I was or what I was gonna do. Cause I know what I'm gonna do every time. And it ain't no compromising, it ain't no thinking. It's gonna be just whatever I'ma fucking do. And I know what it is. I was never in a situation or around nothing or even in the proximity to where it came to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's all based on what somebody thought of me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that comes from how I was carrying myself, my impression, what I led with, caused, you know, every situation to have high regards of me. If I was the old me that was still emotionally responsive, still, you know, not giving a fuck what other people thought, I would have carried myself in that type of way. And all of that shit would have been me on the camera doing all the shit that was happening because I had them same shits. But now I don't have no insecurities. I still got pride because that's what made me a man, but I know how to control my pride. All of us have feelings and emotions. I know how to control my feelings. I know how to control my emotions. So I think me carrying myself that way made people look at me different. So the older you get, you realize, you know, not giving a fuck what nobody else think could be what holds you back from other opportunities. So you know what I'm saying? I was ignoring question on purpose, but you know, since I started blabbering and running my mouth, that was the perfect way to answer your question. Yeah, I do still think about it. I am very fond of it. No matter where I go, if I go up, if I go down, I'm always be appreciative. I'm always holding when it does grow and it does go up, it's all gonna be in thanks and attributed to the what she saw in me. So I hope that answer your question, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope that answer your question. I hope that answer your question. I usually don't even answer type shit like that. But because I was blabbering and talking about it, I hope that answer your question. You know what I'm saying? I hope that answer your question. I hope that answer your question. That's just me being me. That's just me being me. Well, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. And I know y'all probably be like, man, you know, it probably come across disrespectful if I don't speak on certain stuff, if I don't say certain stuff. But it just be because I don't want nobody to think different. Hey, man, this phone call was on live. What you doing? He talking to me early. I don't know what. All right. Yeah, so like I was saying, I ain't got no. It's just certain, you know. It's just certain stuff, you know. It's just certain stuff, you know. Me and my mama understand each other. Cause you know it's certain stuff, you know. Now question because I don't know about it here and who was to get misinterpreted. So you know it comes from. But yeah, I don't answer sir, rather just talk about me. You know what I'm saying? So and say nothing. But on my side, you know what I'm saying? It depends. So, you know, I ain't say nothing. I rebuke you asking me them questions. I ain't saying on if I feel like it didn't come from Alice intentions or you know what I'm saying, if it's something worth elaborating on, you feel me? But there go how I feel, there go how I think, there go my feelings and my thought process, you know what I'm saying? So you know where we at. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah, that should answer all them type of questions, Queen Dread. But trust me, it's not. It's still gonna be that same shit, them same ways, that same all. But you know what I'm saying? That's just life. That's how shit go. That's just how shit go. But yeah. I kind of want to go get the other half of that watermelon. I kind of do. Blackberry. I want to, man. I got people names like right now. I got people names um that I want to hold. Big shout out to. I don't even want to say damn JoJo. He got like a or he or she got like a panda bear on their profile picture. Um, Misty Morales, Queen Rochelle, Takeoff Wifey. It's like 5 people that's this week's biggest supporters, biggest watchers. I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna try to give another little content video, even if it's just me talking. I'm gonna try to give something where I can shout y'all out personally. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all y'all, the ones that's my highest engaged. Always, it's like 5 or 6 people, like always in my most weekly engagement. I appreciate y'all. Trista Richardson, Queen Dread, all the members, y'all definitely be going crazy. So I appreciate all y'all. But everybody ain't in South Carolina, man, and I don't know what would be like a neutral site for me to meet everybody and go bowling and do something. You know what I'm saying? But I will do that. I will do that. Like probably the next time I go to Michigan. The next time I go to Michigan, tell what day, and I might try to like rent the bowling now. So everybody who want to pull at the bowling alley, tell y'all when I'm going to Michigan, and I let everybody pull up on me. The last time we went to a bowling alley, I really liked the bowling alley. It was dope. So I probably tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, when I'm going to Michigan. rent the bowling alley and let y'all pull up and go bowling and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably do that. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Big shout out to you, Blackberry. Big shout out to you, Blackberry. I'm gonna work on that. Now, if y'all don't mind coming to South Carolina, do that shit in South Carolina. If y'all don't mind traveling to South Carolina. But I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. I was thinking about doing a birthday party this year, but I'm not. My birthday in a couple weeks. I ain't gonna do it. I might do I got 3 more years, I'll be the big 40. I might do that shit in 3 years. I'm gonna do a whole players ball, like a big old 70s theme party, go crazy. Probably do a players ball. I might do it next year. I don't even know. I don't even know. Blackberry C, shout Sheena out. She put me on you today. Appreciate you, Sheena. Thank you. I ain't know that Blackberry was your freaking employee that was getting horny when I would eat. I'm sorry, Blackberry. I ain't mean to call you out like that. Thank you, Blackberry, man. I appreciate you, Blackberry. Thank you, Sheena, for on me. Thank you for putting on me. You closer to South? That's what's up, man. I might fuck around and do something for this city. I might. I might. GA too, Sheena. That's what's up, man. I like right there in Augusta. They got a movie theater in Augusta that the seats recline. Is it in Augusta? Is it in Augusta or Aiken? I think it's in Augusta. It might be Aiken. The seats recline. You get drinks. You get to do all that shit at the movie theater in Augusta or Aiken. I can't remember. I think it's Aiken. But we might have to meet and go to the movies or something. We might have to meet and go to the movies or something. I'ma see if I can do a documentary and release it in one movie theater, just do a premiere in a movie theater and see if all y'all can come watch one of my documentaries with me. I'ma check on it. I'ma check on it. Matter of fact, I'ma trying to do a lot of outings for y'all. I'ma try to do something for y'all. I want y'all. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I be what I teach you that change your outlook on the life, Carrie. What else? You told me 2 days ago that I taught you something, Carrie. Ain't no way you coming and learning something from me every day. Ain't no way I done taught you something else. If I did, man, I appreciate you having ears to listen, being able to let me minister to you. You know, you it made you think different with something good. I hope it was that be mean and apply that, but it be truth in that stuff too. I hope the stuff I told you, Buddhism. Now, ooh, I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted and scared about me teaching you about Buddhism. That you being able to learn it, but I'm conflicted and I'm scared because I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in Jesus. I do. I'm just. I'm gonna tell y'all the real truth. I know people, you know, that we already talking, you know, so I feel like y'all stunning gang. The people that still here, y'all gonna rock with me regardless of what I talk about. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This gonna sound crazy. The only reason I'm conflicted, now Buddhism is nothing bad. I feel like Buddhism is the most mature form of religion that you could ever go to. It's the most sophisticated, the most authentic form of religion that you could ever go to is Buddhism. But me personally, I don't subscribe to religion. I'm just a spiritual being. I'm just a man of light, a man of, you know what I'm saying, truth. I just want to be truthful. Now, the only thing I'm conflicted by, I really done saw a deliverance. If you don't know what a deliverance is when you, what y'all see on TV and you call it an exorcism, praying a demon, casting a demon out of somebody. What Jesus did. I really saw this happen under the names Jesus, Yahshua, Yahweh. These are the names who I was seeing being worshipped. You know what I'm saying? This is the person that I saw the strength into a person and cast a real demon out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's the name. Nah, they don't worship the Buddha statue. Buddhism at all. Buddhism is not about his name. He's still alive. Name do you call Queen Dre as a roster? No. there, there goes, so Queen Dread is a roster. Those are my Rastafari. I know that sounds crazy, but if I'm able to learn about Rastafari and Buddhism, if I had to pick a religion, it would be Buddhism or Rastafari. I had to, and when I be really say Rastafarian, because Rastas don't even attribute Rasta being religion, they attribute it to being a way. Religions, Buddhism and Rastafari, they don't even consider those a religion, but it is a religion, you know what I'm saying? But it is a way of life too. But really Christianity and Islam is really main religions, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, and the person, this lady that I saw cast this demon out, her son is a real well-known person. Go look his name up. His name is Sergio Hudson. He from my city. I went to high school with him. I sang, went to church with him on the praise team, all that. His mama was my pastor. That's the way that I was introduced to God was through his mama. And she taught ancient Hebrew and Greek meanings of the words, non-denominational. So you know what I'm saying? She gave me truth and insight. It's the first person that I heard when she was talking about the Virgin Mary. Virgin Mary. And she said, now we go back to ancient, and I'm 12 years old. If we go back to ancient Hebrew and Greek ancient Hebrew meaning of the word virgin, it was a woman that was unmarried, not a woman that hadn't had sex. As a 12-year-old child, I was like, damn. So this might not be a story of emasculine conception. This might be a story of somebody being on the run from the law because they mother's having unmarried sex and having a child that's claiming to be the son of God. This goes against everything that this power structure is doing at the time. They call this whoremongering. That's probably why they named it virgin in the English term versus saying unmarried or whoremonger like the Bible would call it. And God forgive me if I'm wrong. So when I'm hearing her break it down this way, this made me understand like, oh, so this story, depending on what the word is, and if I'm using English definition and ancient Hebrew definition, this word means something totally different. So as 13, 14 years old, that's how I started reading the Bible, dissecting. First, I would put myself in the story. If we talk about the story of Job, Jesus, David, whoever, it would be me in the story. So my favorite story was always Martha and Mary, not Jesus' mama Mary, but Mary Magdalene, the 13th disciple, the one that's on the Last Supper, the only woman that you see depicted, the one that you see with Jesus all the time, that he gave his lesson to men, but Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. She did hair. She the one who anointed Jesus' feet with the perfume, and she funded his whole congregation. The prostitute that did hair funded Jesus money-wise with his congregation. Get it? This is not me talking now. This is what's in the Bible. You just got to read it and put it together like that. So that became my favorite story. Because Jesus, Mary was on the old school. Women shouldn't have their own thoughts. Women shouldn't have their own whatever. And her sister Martha, Jesus always brought the disciples to Mary and Martha's house, the whole house. They always brought the disciples there. That's where they ate. That's where they chilled. That's where they was fed. That's who took care and hid Jesus. So, I'm just telling y'all the real story. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to be offended or nothing like that. I'm just telling y'all the real story. So as I'm reading this and I start getting, you know what I'm saying, more of the story, Jesus tell Mary, nah, Martha right, Mary. I get what you saying, but Martha's right. She shouldn't. Martha on something. I ain't cooking for them niggas. I ain't cleaning up. Let them wash the dishes. Let them. I don't believe that. And see, that's what I mean by Jesus went out and ministered to the world, but he got his aspects from the house of Mary and Martha, the prostitutes, the two sisters. I don't know if Martha was a prostitute, but I know Mary was. But they was in the house together. The whole house is what I call it. So when I started putting myself in the story of Jesus. Then I started going back and saying, the older I got, man, let me look at what this word means in Hebrew. Like how she started teaching me. So now this take me back to Once I started doing that, it started taking me to all of the ancient books that these stories came from. So I started realizing the Bible came from the New Testament documents in the Dead Sea Scroll. The Old Testament comes from the story of Horus, um, Ra, Israel, the story of Horus, Ra, Isis. Isis and Horus, the same story with Jesus and Mary. Um, so it started making me see, so these stories came from ancient Egyptian stories. Ancient Egyptian formed ancient Hebrew. So I started getting into the ancient Egyptian stories. And the more I got into the ancient Egyptian stories, they started talking about paleo contact, aliens. And so I'm thinking like, I said, so what I got to read something that goes deeper to just it being aliens. That's the Anunnaki. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm just telling y'all my journey on me finding spirituality. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just trying to find what's true. So I'm just going back to Carrie while I be conflicted. So you know what I'm saying? The older I get, now I done heard this Anunnaki story. I done heard ancient Egyptian, ancient Mesopotamian, ancient Sumerian, ancient, all these ancient stories what the Bible came and formed its story off of and put all of these stories together as in one story. And the older I get, I start, God is the same. All these stories is the same person. And now I'm going back to the Bible and it's telling me Yahweh was a nomadic person that went and populated the whole earth. Israel was a person. I already told y'all that yesterday. They just named it Israel when they westernized and reconstructed the Bible so we can take directly being attributed to God. It separates us from being man and God. When really and truly, every story of the Bible, God presented himself as a man to somebody and told him that he told another person that his name was something else. Now this just me being real with y'all. Every story when he talked to Abraham and Lot, he told Moses that he didn't tell Abraham his name was Yahweh. He told Moses that his name was whatever the other name was. I'm just telling y'all the truth. My whole point is I keep reading, I get into Gnosticism. Gnostic power, knowledge of the gnosis. This is what they say Jesus studied, Gnosticism and Platoism. Plato was just a philosopher giving expressions of life and making it sound like people. So you know what I'm saying? They say Jesus studied Platoism and Egyptian teachings. These are teachings of the Anunnaki, Thoth, stuff like that. So the older I get, I start seeing God is above a name. The only name that I can hold true is the name of Jesus. So I think everything else, I can't, I don't know. But I've actually saw a demon cast out of somebody in the name of Yahweh, in the name of Jesus. This is who we all prayed to. This is all, how we ended our Yahshua and Yahweh. Yahshua and Yahweh. These is how I was introduced to God being his proper names, Jesus and God being their proper names. I want to, on one of my Sundays, I want to get this, I'm going to see her Saturday, and I'm going to ask, can I have her to come on one of my Stunner Sunday lives and talk, just because now I'm not 12, I'm older, and I want her to explain without me asking questions. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I want to be able to talk to her, tell her some of the stuff I learned, because I know she knew ancient Hebrew and Greek back then. So I know the stuff that I'm just learning and understanding, she probably went through it in school and she can break it down to me where I can understand. But I know I be scared to talk about it because I don't want to get off a spiritual conversation and get into a personal conversation. Because the older I get, the more I learn. I don't be wanting to define God to a name, to an entity, or to a deity. I be wanting to define. That's why I respect certain parts of every religion. When you hear the God body in the Islam, tell you that you God, made in the same image, arm, leg, arm, head. When they tell you all this, you know what I'm saying? That's true. That's true. So it's truth in every religion. And I don't know if she can give me all the answers, but I just want to hear her opinion because she the person that gave me the spark to believe. Because I didn't, before she started teaching ancient Hebrew and Greek, I thought all these was just stories. Like I ain't believe in none of it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Queen Dre, have a good day, man. Have a good day. I ain't believe in none of it. You know what I'm saying? I started believing when I seen the sign of a demon in church when I was 13. Yeah. See, what scared me, Sheena, what scared me is the person that I saw the demon cast out of. The person that I saw the demon cast out of was somebody that I used to go to their house. She wasn't too far away from me in age. She was like my big cousin, them that I hung with age. The people that raised me, she was their age. That's why I was at her house. I used to be at her house with my older cousins. It was a female. I used to be at her house with my older cousins. So once I saw like, dang, this person got a demon in him, that scared me because I know person, she wasn't hurtful or nothing. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't hurtful or nothing. But just that made me realize, man, we be amongst these people with demons in them every day. We just don't know what the demon is. And it made me even more scared because I was like, man, all the people that I know, put your hand, lay hands and passing out. But this lady out there that can even identify that it's a demon. I know they're gonna say demon in this girl. And the cough was causing a disturbance. And she knew that it was in something that was inside of her causing a disturbance, not just her coughing. So by me knowing all the people that I know I've been around, nobody can identify this other than this one person. And I'm 30 and I still never seen it done again. So you know what I'm saying? Only this one person, and I meet all these people. I was around, came to another town all my life, and it's been 4 or 5 towns associated with it. If you go since 2008, 9, I done had 5,000 people on Facebook, Facebook friends. I've been going viral in my little city since then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm attached to so many people. I meet so many people, and I was like, imagine how many demons that I done been amongst. Imagine how many demons I done been amongst. And out of all these people I done came in contact with, only one of them was able to identify. I don't know nobody else that possessed the power to be able to deliver somebody from a demon. Forget delivering it, identify that there's one in there. I ain't been around, out of all these people I've been around, only one has been able to even identify it was one in there. Let alone, I'm like, imagine how many demons I done been across every day, and none of us know. What scared me. That's what scared me, because I'm thinking like, man, I'm probably ain't no telling what you lay with, who you talk to, who you call yourself a friend. We don't know what's attached to these people. So that's what scared me into believing. Now I'm 13, from 12 to 15 probably, is 12 to 14. 11 to 14 is when I'm in this lady church. Now I'm 36 years old, and I can have a conversation that's outside of what I learned. But it was all stemmed on what she sparked inside of me seeing the power. So I want her, like I be saying I'm gonna do this every Sunday. I got like 4 people that's willing to come on and do it with me, like a Stunner Sunday, tell their story, how God attributed to them, that I know directly. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, it's called deliverance, Carrie. Find you, if you whatever city you in, just go to your Google map on your phone and type in deliverance ministries near me. And they gonna give you some churches and some deliverance ministries near you. And just go to them and talk to them and tell them what you're going through and what you might be battling with. But first you gotta identify it. That's something that I don't know. This woman wasn't trying to find a demon. She was praying, I'm gonna tell you, she was praying for people that had been raped. You know what I'm saying? That's why we know female spaghetti and my grandma cooking. Yeah, for sure, Tony. Like, you never know, bro. People, I already showed y'all 85% of this universe is consumed by dark matter. It's only like 5% of good matter or of normal matter in the universe. Everything else is dark matter. That's why all these people I know, I only know one that can identify and cast out the demons, because it's probably one of the 5%. A lot of us be thinking we light beings and shit, but we really be consumed by darkness too. Usually all you gotta do is let go of them attachments and the people that you know don't serve you no good. But it might be something a little deeper than that. So go to a deliverance ministry. Go to a deliverance ministry. You know what I'm saying? Find you a deliverance ministry. Nah, H-Time Tony telling you the truth. H-Time Tony is telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? H-Time telling you the truth. But I know this, I know it sounds crazy. That's why I be trying to sometimes, like, I try to save spiritual talk and God talk until Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to overload y'all with me just talking and it just sound like me talking. And a lot of people want to, you know what I'm saying, come on and share their story and speak on it. And I've been holding them off because I know I'm going to see this lady Saturday. And I want to ask her, tell her why. And I know she's somebody that, you know, I'm going to let y'all see her story and where she come from. But she's somebody, and if you in the Tennessee area, she got her church right now is in Tennessee. She got one in South Carolina too, Columbia. But she got her main church right now that she operating out of is in Tennessee. And when she come on, I'll let her give all y'all that information. I'm saying when because I'm telling y'all see how I manifest. I believe she gonna come on. Cause I'm just gonna let her know. I know, you know, how I look and what I do in the public may like turn some people off, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna make it my business to talk to her and let her know that I want her to be my foundation, being that she's the person that gave me the spark to even be a believer. To get into Hebrew studying of words so I can know what it's really saying. You know what I'm saying? Just because she sparked that interest in me, I want her to be the first person to come on and share this platform with me, because I want that to spark that same interest in y'all. And I don't want to ever speak for her, put no words in her mouth or none of that. So y'all stay tuned on Sunday afternoon, because I know she probably going to be in church in the mornings. But whatever time she tell me is the time that we're going to do it. But y'all stay tuned, and y'all just make sure y'all check it out. I might not even do a live on Sunday. I might do a video with her and just put it out there. So I'm definitely going to ask. But I want that to be a video for y'all. And I hope that really do bless y'all. I know it's going to bless y'all, because I know she real powerful. I know what she say going to answer a lot of questions for me. And I know, you know, certain stuff people can't answer, but only because I know she knowledgeable about it, because I'm just learning it. And she was teaching me Hebrew and Greek meaning when she was 11 and 12. So you know what I'm saying? I said all that to say I'm gonna let y'all meet her. I'm gonna let her tell y'all her story, and you know what I'm saying, what started to spark that interest in me. Was that prank a warm up to more coming? Man, H-Time Tony, bro. I really like you, bro. I really like you, H-Time Tony, because I was about to talk about it. I promise I do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no problem, Carrie. Thank you for being able to listen. Lady Red. What's up, Lady Red? What's up, Lady Red? But yeah. Find a deliverance ministry, Carrie. And if y'all in the Tennessee area, I'm gonna let her tell y'all what her church is, and I'm gonna post a video that we do on a Sunday. But outside of that, yeah, Tony, that video, it was a warm up to more coming. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I be telling y'all, tell a friend, tell a friend. Y'all know I ain't one of them YouTubers or content creators. I'm never gonna get on here and post no cash out, ask for no money or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? With me to do what I be doing, for me to get pranks in, honestly and truly, I got to spend money to do that shit. And it ain't no problem with me because I did it. That was no problem. But you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to find a balance. Like I told y'all what I'm creating, what I got going on. So I'm trying to find a balance to like be able to create something without and you only get back what you pour into something, the seed that you grow. You plant a seed and it still grows from it. But I'm trying to master the art of creating from just me. Like I know that shit sound crazy, but I want to be able to like, because YouTube may not be my niche. YouTube may not be, you know what I'm saying? This might just be a tool for me to do something else. This might not be what I'm called to get paid to do, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I'm just trying to see like right now, I do everything that pays me. I don't care if it's a massage. I don't care what I got to do. I'm going to go get some money. So you know what I'm saying? When it comes to YouTube, I look at this as I ain't going to call it a hobby, but it's an investment. So I got to make the money to pour into making more money. But what I'm trying to do is find something that I can do to still show my personality, still get some pranks in, still give y'all some content and let that provide for me so I won't have to be going to take money from here and pour it into here. I want this to be my resource so I can give back to this. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was an introduction to more content to come. Um, it took me, I literally, I know the video made y'all laugh. I had to cut a lot of it out because it took for me to give her like 30, 45 minutes of making her mad to be able to I gotta strategically think, how can I make her mad already so the prank won't take too long to get to? Um, and then what I gotta do to get the camera shot up in the car. I was gonna do the prank in the house, but it wasn't enough time. So I'm like, how can I get in the car? So I do everything that needs to be done. I get everything, put it in my bag, and I'm like, all right, once I'm ready to pull off, I back all the way up in the shade. Like, man, it's hot outside. Let the car cool off for a minute. Damn, I left the shit in the house. Go get it for me. So I know she's steaming hot mad already. You know what I'm saying? So while she walking, I'm hurrying up, setting my shit up. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be impossible for me to do that every time. You know what I'm saying? It's now that she know I done pranked her like that, it's going to be impossible for me to do that again. You get what I'm saying? So now that's why Monday or whenever that was we was together, I took over, me, her, and Aisha always hang out and shit. So we go over Aisha house and shit, because I want even Aisha to be introduced. I know her and her sister stay right across the street. Y'all hadn't even met Winter. So everything I'm doing is like soft introductions right now. Everything I'm doing is soft introductions because I ain't gonna be able to like sneak these cameras all the time, make somebody mad, build it up. That was like one strategic move to really show her, now I'm gonna put this prank together. It's a lot of that video I cut out because she was going. Y'all heard how much she was cussing me out. She was serious. She meant them cuss words. So it was a lot that we had to put into and I had to cut out so y'all wouldn't hear nothing personal. Y'all wouldn't hear the crazy stuff we was saying. And I just had to make it into a prank. So now when she saw the prank, she done text me like 4, 5 times, like, bro, you dirty. But that shit was funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I ain't even know I cussed that much. You know what I'm saying? We talking about so much stuff within the prank. She like, bro, nah, see, I gotta start being aware of what I say. I probably be cussing all day. Like, so you know, this camera, it show people themselves in ways that we never seen ourselves before too. So you know what I'm saying? None of us know what we gonna say and what the other person gonna say. We really be risking sometimes, man. A prank can risk a friendship depending on what the other person say to like bring y'all entertainment. So that's why like I don't want to be one of them people that like risk the people that I really love for the sake of a prank or to make nobody laugh. Like I want to show, I gotta really be thoughtful so people can see, bro, this don't have to be nothing hurtful. The only crazy part is, bro, I had to, and she don't care about the comments, but it was 3, 4 comments. I had to block people from the page for saying crazy stuff in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like about something that ain't had nothing to do with the video and that had nothing to do with the prank. It was all about, you know what I'm saying? being mean because it wasn't how they was introduced to me type shit. I didn't give a damn, but I don't want something that I wanted to be innocent. I don't want it. I don't want her to read the comments and be like, damn, why you put me in that? So you know what I'm saying? I blocked a couple people behind their comments on the prank, but it ain't had nothing to do with the prank, nothing to do with nothing real. You know what I'm saying? It was just shit talking, trolling. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I gotta think of a way to like entertain y'all to make this pour into me without me pranking, without me offending people that I love. You feel me? Like I ain't willing to compromise shit that I love. Like I ain't willing to compromise. I could have been like being viral or doing shit on YouTube, but I wasn't I wasn't willing to compromise my son 5 years ago. I was offered a record deal probably 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was 6 years ago. I had just had my son. I was offered a record deal. I had to relocate, move to Atlanta. I was in Atlanta. Birdman, David Banner, um, and Escape. All of their managers was there. I did some at Patchwork Studios, and they offered me some 6 years ago, a contract then. But I had to relocate, and my son was freshly born. I wasn't willing to compromise my duties and my responsibility to take no little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? It was $50,000. You feel me? 50 racks. I couldn't compromise my livelihood. And some say I could have took the 50 and turned it into some real money and did more for my kid that way. But I just had lost my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I just had lost my daddy. My son born 2 months later. I ain't willing to compromise my responsibilities and what I love for some money. Like I tough it out and find a way to eat and make shit happen without that. Cause I realize I'm the money. You know what I'm saying? Money go wherever I go. I create that shit. I'm the money. So it been a lot of opportunities that I give away, I walk away from, I pass on to other people, because I know it comes with me giving up my responsibilities, even for short term. I ain't never been the type of nigga that was willing to do that just for anything. That's why a lot of my cousins, people that I love, died, forgive that for YouTube, or locked up because they was willing to compromise they better judgment, they sense of responsibility to go get a bag real quick. And even though I was taking the same risks, the same chances, I always had intuition. I always been able to think, man, I take the long route because I'm good with getting it this way. Slow money, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Man, Carrie Cushman, $50,000 is a lot of money, but dude, that was 6 years ago. I've been doing music, even like YouTube. I ain't never did YouTube, but I was in artworks in school. That's like acting and shit like that. So I've been, ever since I've been 15, 16, I've been perfecting my craft. I bought my own studio when I was 23. I put albums out with my whole community. Like it's 20 people that done started doing music. Some people took it further than me. All attributed to me starting them. I'm talking about never rap, never did nothing on their own. I jump started a lot of people, some that y'all probably done heard of. You know what I'm saying? So I know I've been influential on my whole path, my whole journey. That's why I was even able to go do the thing at Patchwork, because there was somebody else that I had influenced, and they got in a position to be able to be on TV and around these people, and they knew what I was capable of. So they called me to Atlanta when the opportunity was there. And 50,000 sound like a lot, but at this time, I've been out of school. This year is 19 years. I started doing music my 12th grade year. So this is 20 years of me doing music. At this time, I had been 15 years in, and probably $300,000 that I already done spent on music, equipment, studios, putting music out, doing something. I just put an album out in June. No, I put it out on my son's birthday. I'm sorry, April 18th. I put an album out on my son's birthday in April. I paid $300 for each beat. It's 12 songs on there. You do the math. 300 times 12. I paid $75 to get one song did. So $375 it cost me to do one song. You know what I'm saying? It cost me $375 to do one song. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to own all my beats. And I've been doing this for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? 20 years. 20 years I've been doing this shit. So I'm $300,000 in debt. If you get offered a $50,000 contract, that's offered a $50,000 advance. That means I'm giving you a loan in hopes that you're gonna sell this amount, and I need to make. Usually 50,000 is probably 250,000 that they gotta make back off me before they give me anything off of it. So all I'm gonna get off all the money I'm gonna make is that 50,000 unless I make twice as more than what they gave me, 3 times more than what they gave me. And they own my name, everything I done worked for the past 15 years. Man, that $50,000 ain't worth shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. And I understood why they couldn't give me the shit I was asking for. You know what I'm saying? When it come to the $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Even if it would have been like 250, I probably would have took it. You know, because I hadn't done enough for myself at the time. Like growing myself, growing my platform, getting enough, you know what I'm saying, of my supporters to come with me. That's the stuff that they look for. So now I know that's what I got to do. That's what I got to build. So that's what I'm working on now. And I can go take the music anytime and get close and do what I want to do with it. But you know what I'm saying? Like this the stuff, this, you know what I'm saying? These the doors I know I can open for myself once I get in a certain way. I know I can open these doors for other people too. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I do everything for myself that I need to know so I don't have to give nobody the majority of what I'm going to get and just take no $50,000. Man, I done passed up. I done had opportunities to make hundreds of thousands since I've been 17 to 18 years old. Man, I done made $100,000 3 or 4 times since I've been 18. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So I know I can make that shit wherever I go to. It's just going to take me longer. I gotta work twice as hard than most people. So you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm trying to use this shit as a tool to where I don't have to take my resources from what I work real hard to and give them and put it into doing content because I'm gonna feel like I'm being wasteful. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel like I'm being wasteful if I do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take my resources that I do hard work for and have to pour it into here. I'm trying to build something on here that pays me enough to pour back into YouTube. So that's what I'm doing right now. So that's why I need y'all to tell a friend that we locked in, twin. You know what I'm saying? Flint Hill Stunner, Carolina Big Dog, Ridgeway Young Gunner. We on the road to 100K. We just got to get this little 50 out of the way. Make sure you like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Go tell a friend that we locked in, twin. I'm going to get on Twitch later on, play the game. I'm going to come back on YouTube later on and do something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I just be doing whatever I can whenever I can. You feel me? You feel me? You did. You did. Leos be on alert with these demons. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, we all got to. That's what I be doing, carry church for the streets. Flint Hill Stunner. I bring y'all church. But I got so that's why when I tell y'all, oh, Carrie, that's why I'm gonna tell you. I ain't never finished the statement. Why I'm conflicted about the Buddhism and the Jesus. Because I saw power work in the name of Yahweh and Yahshua. But the more I read, the more it lead me to ancient texts that talk about aliens and ancient Hebrew, the stuff that's on the pyramids, all that's like alien stuff. And the story of Sophia, that's Gnosticism. That's saying that Yahweh and Satan is the same person. When you heard old boy get in the comments yesterday and said, when I said Sophia made this material world, Lady Wisdom is what the Bible called her, rejoicing that God, she was the only thing that was with. Jesus tell you, I was with God in the beginning, even with the word. Lady Sophia was there before the word. So it was Lady Sophia and God. If you get into Gnosticism, they give her a name and call her Sophia, Lady Wisdom. The Bible call her Lady Wisdom. Gnosticism call her Sophia. And what it really saying is, and these are all the stories, You know what I'm saying? These are all the stories that, yeah, the Buddhism, they meditate on everything. But the Bible, Jesus specifically tell you a man go back to God through meditation, prayer, long suffering. So it tell you the same thing that Buddhists do. It just put a whole lot of stories around it. Buddhism just tell you directly, and you got to be willing to put yourself in an uncomfortable spot and sacrifice comfort to meditate to become one with God. That's the same thing Jesus was teaching. The kingdom of God is on the inside. You know, that's the same thing he was saying. It's just based around stories. That's what I mean. When I get into spirituality or religions, they give you a bunch of stories. Buddhism, they just telling you to enjoy life. You connected to the universe. Rastafarian, first you love everything. Your brethren, the fellow man, your neighbor, is what the Bible call it. You know what I'm saying? But other than Buddhism and Rastafarian, everything else gives you their own story of these ancient stories that was talking about aliens and talking about all the gods of this material world, all of them. That's maybe why the ancient Bible says, put no other God before me. If there's no other God existing, how could we put before you? But they'll tell you your car, your money, anything can be your God, which it can. But these books talking in literal form. When they say Elohim, let us make man in our likeness and image, talking in literal beings. Elohim, El is God's. Ohim is plural, more than one God. Let Elohim came and said, let us make God in our own, man in our own likeness and image. This is all stemming from places that's telling you is many gods, and usually they're alien or entities from out of this universe. And they actually walk and live amongst men, and they look and like us. And when I started reading it, Gnosticism tell you directly, all the gods of this material world is not the one true high God, the most high, the source, the Mo-Man, in the pleroma. The pleroma is outside of the firmament. The Bible tell you God made the earth and he placed it in the firmament. This is what the Bible tell you. That's a dome that's over earth. You know, this is what the Bible tell you. It's placed inside a firmament. Now, Sophia, Lady Wisdom, comes inside this dome and creates everything that's outside of the dome. Like this is a parallel universe. Everything inside this dome is a reflection of the stars and the cosmos outside of the dome. We fall from those stars into physical body. That's why anything spiritual is mind over matter. Your spirit being bigger than the body that holds the spirit. The spirit that's inside of you is bigger than this vessel, this avatar that holds the spirit. Your true self doesn't look like this. Your true self is a spirit. And they all connected to the one spirit. But they fell from outside of this firmament to inside, making fallen angels, us. That's why I want this lady to explain some of my thoughts, because I be conflicted because I saw the real power work in the name of Yahweh. But the more I read for myself and study, not Yahshua, because Jesus came and said, I know y'all been told this, but I'm telling y'all that all y'all that y'all worship, your father is the devil. That's what Jesus was saying. And Jesus, what conflicts me is Jesus gave a real specific story. And this story was Jesus coming, you know, when he do his sermons, every time you get the word of Jesus, it's because he's in front of an audience and he's giving his words to an audience. Either they're Egyptian, Hebrew audience, or it's a Greek audience. The New Testament is written in Greek. The Old Testament is written in Hebrew. So every time you see Jesus in front of his audience, giving these stories or giving his sermons and giving his teachings, yeah, Carrie, most of us are taught most of us are taught the wrong things about religion, because religion is a weapon to keep us divided. When really and truly, they all saying the same thing. They all saying the same thing. They just call it a different. We gonna fight just a weapon to keep us divided. It's off of one conscience. the Christ consciousness, Jesus Christ consciousness. Only want for what you want for yourself, for this. Don't be mean to your brother. Don't hurt your brother. Why do it matter what name do we call it? That's just, you know what it is. And letting go of anything material. Letting go of anything in this material world. That's why I keep taking me back to the power of the gnosis, Gnosticism. Because it's all talking about everything in this material world being flawed. Except this, real life. I'm sorry for picking in the kid, but this is the only thing that ain't flawed. The real life, what stuff grows from. But the older we get, we condition to not appreciate and love life for real. It's about what I can get, what I can accomplish. That keeps you just like what religion keep you divided. If you want everything for yourself and you don't want nobody else to get it, how can you love your brother like you love yourself? You want everything for you. So everything that's why when I tell you I could have probably went viral, I never been the person that rap 10, 15 people with me. It wasn't never take the I ain't never been that type of my family behind. Take the money and worry about something gonna feel. I'm one of them. We can't do it together, man. I ain't gonna do it either. If I got the night, I know most people. That's just me. They say the apple put on that's just how far I've always been. I had a mama that was like that. My grandma all from the same spirit in the same way hard. You know, but the chill, yeah. The only reason I conflicted is because I saw the power of the material world and hear Jesus teaching, he always speaks specifically. So he gave this story. Most of the time he said, but I say this. I know Moses, or I know if you've heard this, but I came to say this. So that's him reestablishing, fulfilling the law, telling you what was really meant by the law. You know what I'm saying? That's really what he was trying to tell you. In the book of Romans, you get a lot of it in the book of Romans, but that's really what he was doing. Renewing the law, giving you a renewed way of thinking. That's why he say stuff like, I know you told if you grape a woman, then you have sinned. But I come to tell you, if you think the lustful thought, then you've sinned already. You don't have to grape her because you got a mind that's making you. So he came and fulfilled and gave you deeper meaning and deeper thought. He gave you deeper meaning and deeper thought for what was already laid down. You know what I'm saying? Telling you true love, not physically, but thinking wise. I said, what type of father do you agree? So, and what this he said, father would tell his children to, you know what I'm saying? But when I read that, it took me back to, because you know I told y'all the Israelites was a people that had no land. When the Elohim, or when El Elyon is what the Hebrew Bible say, that's the top deity. El Elyon, E-L, ancient history. El Elyon. The real Hebrew Bible say El Elyon split the nations amongst the giving Yahweh Israel to be his portion. That's the bloodline. We ain't to tell you don't. That's what the 12 tribes is who Israel was. He gave Jacob. They still had land. Yahweh, Israel, they was mad in the name of Yahweh, taking land. But as he them from the Pharaoh, they was conquering land. When they got thirsty, led them through the desert. Hi, God, for real? And all of these guys could. That just rose a question. So that's one of the questions that I do want to ask on the video. So hopefully we get to address that. So when I say I'm skeptical about it, Carrie, I don't really believe it depends on the name, because I believe God are all of them, and he's given whatever language you speak, he gives you him in that language so you can understand. People weaponize it and make it feel like I'm right, you wrong. Really and truly, we supposed to observe other people's experiences, other people's thoughts, and make and decipher the best decisions based on us and other people, so we won't have to learn hard way, hands on. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth, what we supposed to do with wisdom when it's given us. But that ain't how it always happens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only torn because I saw the power work in the name of Yahweh when it came to casting out demons. But the more I read about these material gods and putting a name on it, it made me feel like, I don't know if it's because they are Satan, or is it because it's getting something that makes you go outside of yourself, when really and truly God already put everything that you need to know about him inside of you. And that's love. That's love. Operating from your cortex, the bottom part of your brain and cortex. Now this your spine, that's your reptilian. This is what gets me into the senses and runs and everything, is the reptilian species. They are, but those are the ones that usually are in power, the reptilian species. Thinkanicity and the pieces to the puzzle. All they want to do is conquer things, divide things, and take over things and rewrite real history. Reptilian form of thinking coming from the lower part. This is scientifically proven. You can fill in the colors and the ethnicities to what you think fits the attribute. Reptilian form of thinking. In all of ancient Kemet, Hebrew, the land of Canaan, Mesopotamia, Sumerian, all these lands where people could create things with their mind, a la pyramid. I can think of something, all of us vibrate on the same frequency, and that frequency is so high, we think of something collectively together. We can put something here that the mind and the human body can't even define 5, 600,000 years later. Being on one frequency, the Christ consciousness, vibrating on one level of consciousness, is a powerful thing for people to do. That's why if you ever get a group of friends, I don't care if it's 10 girls and it's a women empowerment group. I don't care if it's 10 whatever and it's all 10 people vibrating on one accord, trying to get one mission accomplished. It can be 5 people. Go get you a group of 5 and come together on one accord, one mission. You can't stop it, because everybody thinking it, everybody pouring into each other. Imagining most people, man, it's unthinkable of the things we can do when everybody vibrate on one consciousness and one accord. We can really create things with our mind, with vibration. Do you know sound moves matter? So what if the stones on the pyramid could have been placed by a bunch of people collectively singing, collectively makes to have a thought to move stones into places, to lay down. You don't believe it? What if we was out operating? When we get offline, Buddhism, when we get offline today, because I know we all introduced to the Bible, we did those things, the times of the God. Today, since who I am, what's up? Don't piss me off. I shoot you to seek in the. When we get offline today, don't know the Tower of Babel. The tower that the humans was reaching to build the heaven flood. I want it to happen. Homework to be go to the. I'm just saying, we all created from imperfect gods in a flawed universe, Not the real God, not the Most High. The ones that's inside of this firmament with us. That's the one we can see in these stars, but it's a firmament that we can't get to. Now, narcissism to keep you separate and in fear. And that's now they tell you also one frequency, we can be just like what created us. If we all on one frequency, we love and we give it back to each other. Now, there's a frequency. But they also tell you in the Bible, the Tower of Babel. When we all was on one common goal, that some Elohim. I know we think of that as one God. Look at what Elohim really means. That's a host of gods. But I'm just going to keep it on the Bible. Tell you God. But if you look out on one frequency, we was building a tower to reach the heavens. Now that tower, you got to think about the Bible being metaphoric and allegoric and not literal. That tower could have been being on one accord, being on one frequency, able to move things like the pyramid. That's probably Tower of Babel because it has frequencies inside the ground. And if you put all of them together, they fit inside the Earth atmosphere exactly a certain number of times, the same frequency that's in our DNA. So I'm just talking about science too. But if you get into that one frequency, we was vibrating so high that they split us because we were getting to be like the Elohim because we was on one frequency and they want to, control us through fear. Now you can't just get out, you can get it out of the Bible because they're going to tell you we was speaking one frequency, we was vibrating, and we was making a tower to reach the heavens. And the God told us, no, go back and scatter out amongst nations. And he sent a flood and he split us up and gave us many languages. And then that same Bible going to tell you they want us to be on one accord. Jesus wants us to be on one accord. Jesus going to come tell you to be on one accord. But the Bible will talk about the God split us up. So it might be something a little deeper that you got to study to get this type. You got to get this type of stuff. You got to do a little studying for yourself. Don't listen to what I'm telling you. Don't listen to everything that the preacher telling you. Don't listen to everything I'm telling you. And you got something called ChatGPT now. You got AI on everything. You got Google. Just type it in and say, whenever you get what you read, say, what does ancient civilization before Western influence say about this? And it'll give you a whole different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So start studying that way. But yeah, that's your homework this time, Carrie. The Tower of Babel. When we was all on one accord. The tower, some people say Babel. The Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel. Tomato. Seek on your, yeah. Learn for yourself. That's what the Bible tell you too. Yeah. Study to show thyself approved. These direct, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, type that in. Just you go to just Google, it's easy. Just say, what was the Tower of Babel in the Bible? And then say, give me details on the story. What else did it say? And then say, what does ancient civilization before Western perspective, what does they say about this subject? And then you'll have 4 to 5 different topics. And then you can type in, what do Buddhism say? They probably don't talk about that. Buddhism don't really get into stories and shit. They just get into principles, practicing for you to better you. So they probably don't talk about it in Buddhism, but everything else do. So just study that. Just study that. Yes, Sheen, I know my word, man. You know I'm in the study to show thyself approval. You know, that's what they said for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ants love that watermelon too. Took over my plate. All right, man, y'all know I love y'all. Flint Hill, Stunner, Carolina, Big Dog, Ridgeway, Young Gunner, wanna roll to 100K. We just gotta get a little 50 out of the way. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell. Go watch my last video. Tell me what you think. Put down in the comments if you think we need to do more content. Tell me what you think my next prank on Mooka should be just from watching that one. Y'all go ahead and tell me what y'all thinking, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all hold it down, man. I get up with y'all later on. You did.